Hey, how you doing? My name is Lance Zecchinato. Welcome to Once Upon a Shredder. I had a conversation with ChatGPT about top rap, and the reason why I had the conversation was because, believe it or not, I've never heard the term top rap. I've played guitar for decades. I've heard wraparound, but I never specifically heard top rap versus wraparound. I always assumed that wraparound was essentially top rap. So I saw the term top rap. So I asked ChatGPT, what does top rap mean in reference to an electric guitar? So it explained it to me. I said, oh, nice. So because the new ChatGPT 4o, they call it, with the lowercase o next to the 4, you can ask questions of it. For example, you could say, well, can you show me an example of this? And it would show me an image. I knew that's what was going to happen. I didn't know what image it was going to show me, but I knew it would show me an image. So I asked the question, hey, could I see an example of this? And so it showed me this. Now take a closer look at this. This is a decent looking Les Paul with what looks like brown cotton-based or something string, actual string, like packaging string, wrapped around the bridge. And some of it looks like it's going into the pickups. Some of it looks like it's connecting arbitrarily to the other pickup. And not only that, if you notice the metal strings, I counted, I think, 12 of them, because they're ones that connect to places that don't make any sense. Some of the strings that are coming from the headstock come down and just disappear into the pickup. And it's just funny to me. So obviously, ChatGPT understood the answer, but when it formed its question, DALL-E generated this ridiculous image, which was hilarious. When I first saw it, I thought, what? So then I explained, the image that I got back was literal string, as in perhaps cotton-based brown string wrapped around the bridge. So then it said, oh, it's something like, it always says something like, I apologize for the confusion, and then it attempts to generate another image. So the image that it generated next was one, of course, that was, you know, oh, we don't want any brown string, we want all metal strings. And then it generated this image. So I just thought it was hilarious. So I was showing a couple workmates. I said, check this out, this is hilarious to me. So to me, even though ChatGPT understood how to answer the question, DALL-E, on the other hand, is like a brilliant, 3.5 or 4-year-old genius artist that has no context for the things you're asking it. It's hilarious. But that's where we are with generative AI, certainly on the image perspective. But this does raise the question though about top rap and break angle of the strings when playing guitar. Does it matter? Some people say it does matter. Some people say it's imperceptible, or it doesn't matter to the degree that it would make any difference if you could perceive it. My theory is that if you think you can't, you can't. And I think the opposite is true. If you think you can, then you can tell a difference. I don't think I would be able to tell the difference, and I have a great variety of guitars with all different break angles. I don't think I can tell the difference, possibly because I am a left-hander on right-handed guitar, and I press down really hard, not intentionally, but whether or not the break angle makes any difference, I don't think it makes a difference to me. I think I just don't notice. Let's walk through the guitars that I have and the differences in those guitars in the break angle, starting with a true top rap guitar.